Hey, I'm Liv, and I'm so excited because today I got my package from Midas Cosmetics. I pre-ordered their pastel cake liners. They just arrived. I'm really excited to try them. And I'm also gonna do a comparison with a whole bunch of other UV stuff that I have, including some pastel stuff. On this channel, I do stuff like that, play around with makeup, different colors, different kinds of things, some weird stuff, some normal stuff. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I hope you hit subscribe down below, click that notification bell, and if you like this video at the end, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down and I'll try to make some different content. All right, let's get on with it. So I've already opened this package. I just wanted to show you it came very well bubble wrapped. This is the bubble wrap that it came in and in this box. Here's the cute little box that the cake liner was in, and here's the cake liner. I'm very excited. It also came with a thank you card and a little brush. I have wanted to try pastel liners, water activated liners, for ages, but I hate having little separate pots. It drives me crazy. I don't end up using stuff. So when Midas announced that they were doing a palette, I jumped on that. Now I kind of regret that I didn't get the normal color. I just got the pastel. This is what it looks like. Let's get that lid off there. And this is what the shades look like. Quite gorgeous and pastel. I'll tell you now that I've already tested the UV ability of these and I'm a little bit disappointed. I will show you right now actually. So this entire thing is listed as being UV activated, but here I have my black light right here. As you can see, there are only a couple shades that actually show up. We have the yellow shade, the green shade, and the pink shade that are most notable. And that orange actually. Yeah, orange looks really pretty. So for some reason the blue, the white, and the purple, and obviously the black, are not showing up at all. I really thought that the white would show up at least a bit, but as you can see, that's not the case. I liked the idea that there was a black in here because I often do sort of pretty patterns with an outline of white or black, but I'm really disappointed the white doesn't show up. Also the blue and the purple. So that's a bummer. That's certainly a bummer. So the item in my collection that I have that's closest to this is the Diamond Effects Neon Palette. I've had this for a couple of years. It lasts really well. I've worn this to a bunch of concerts. The thing about this is it does actually say that it is not eye or lip safe. So it's not something that you can wear as a liner, but I've used it for a lot of face art and body art. And as you can tell, it's very well loved. Now these shades, let me show you, are quite UV. As you can see, that is quite blindingly UV. Even the purple and the blue, which tend to be the most muted tones when it comes to UV stuff, even those two really glow. Can I just say, by the way, look at my nail polish. This is that tropical collection from Scofflaw, and the Mermaid shade, I'll put the video like right up over there, but that is very UV and I'm very tickled by it. So yeah, you can see that the purple isn't amazing, the blue isn't amazing, but that tends to be the thing, but these are very good blacklight shades as well. Then I also have a large collection of, these are called Midnight Glow face and body paints. I've actually run out of some already, so I only have a couple with me now. These are very similar to Moon products. They might in fact be white label. These are very hard to hold in my hand all in one. So there they are, just normal, and then in black light. As you can see, once again, that purple and the blue aren't particularly notable, but the orange and the green are insane. So I guess that's really typical. Still kind of floored that that white wasn't glowing. And a final item in my collection that I actually adore, these are tribal markers. I'm trying to remember what it actually is. I think it's bentonite clay or something, but it doesn't come off. In fact, I actually still, can you see that blue there? That's from this last weekend. That's it's Thursday now, so that was last Friday, and I still can't get it off, and I promise I'm trying hard. So these tribal markers stay forever. You can wear them at a festival and you're not gonna sweat this off. They're liquid, and it's the kind of thing that you press on your skin and then it all comes out. So I have a black one and a white one, and then Patrick got me these for my birthday a couple years ago, the neon ones. You see we have the green, blue, and orange right here, and then in black light they are absolutely blinding. They're just it's sort of not recognizing the color super well, but it's as though there's a light on the end of them. They're so bright. These are incredible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swatch all of these. We're gonna see what they look like, and then I'm gonna use the Midas ones on my eyes because these are the only ones that are eye safe, and I have very watery eyes at the moment. I don't have any makeup on except for face makeup. I have a little bit of BB cream and some bronzer. So we're gonna swatch all of these. We're not gonna do swatches on scars because this is a lot of stuff. We're gonna swatch them all on my arm, and then I'm gonna use Midas Midas on my eyes. I have a whole bunch of brushes here. I'm gonna try and use separate brushes for everything in the Midas palette, and then I'll rinse them off and we'll use separate ones for my Diamond FX palette. The travel markers we're gonna use by themselves, and these Midnight Glow things, some of them are actually dried up already, so I'll probably just use my fingers. Okay, let's go. Hi. We're gonna zoom you in so we can get a good uppy close-up of this. I'm extremely excited about this stuff though. I love pastel. I love liquid liner. I'm so excited to use this on my eyes. I'm wondering if I can get them all on my eyes. So I just dipped this in water. I'm actually gonna dip again. Should we double dip? We'll double dip. Okay, got a nice creamy consistency, and we are going to just swatch right up here. Does that make sense? That makes sense there. All right, nice white swatch. That's, if you're interested, that was a little too watery. I feel like if I put that on my eye, it might run a little. That's gonna be really interesting to try on my eyes. Next shade is black. I think I will just dip once. Actually, I should just dip once because then I won't get any black in the water. Okay, dipped once. Gonna go underneath this white here. Can you see? I'm trying to learn how to swatch better. I got some really, really helpful responses to my last swatching video. I appreciate that so much, thank you. So I'm gonna try to learn how to do these better. So let's see, can you see that? You can see that, okay. Black, dang, that's a good black. Even that was quite watery. Okay, yes, now we're gonna get into the color. I just have one dip and we're gonna get into the orange. Oh my gosh, it's like an orange creamsicle. That looks so delicious. And I'm kind of letting this one get a little drier. Okay, and I will draw that down there. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. That is very delicious looking. Ooh, really hope you can see. Bear with me, we're learning, right? And if you want changes, let me know. Okay, dipping, and we're gonna go into this lime green. Oh gosh. So I'm planning on wearing this palette. For some reason this brush didn't take that much water, so I'm double dipping. So I'm planning on wearing this palette this weekend. So I'm going to a drive-in concert from my favorite band, Itch.io. And hang on, let's swatch this nicely. Maybe I'll go like that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's 100% going on my eyes. I made that swatch really uneven, but that looks delicious. Oh, I can't wait to check the UV of these. Okay, so my theme is fire. So I think I'm gonna use the yellow and the orange. And I was really hoping that the white would work for UV as well, because yellow, orange, and white, that would be good for fire. But anyways, no luck there. All right, let's swatch this pink over here. Another brush that didn't grab too much. Just a little more. Ooh, oh my goodness. That is just so yummy looking. Like very strawberry milk. All right, let's go like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's delicious. Oh, that's so delicious. Oof. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is really fun. Okay, next we are going to swatch this baby blue over here. And this brush is chunkier, so it pulled up a little more material. So if this one is thinner, we won't flame it. Try to thin that out a little. And we'll go right here. Oh my gosh. I am really tickled by these colorful ones. Ooh, wow, I have just the right amount of brushes. Okay, next we're gonna do the yellow. This one, it feels like a color I've seen many times, but there's something about the orange creamsicle, the lime, and the pink that's just extra delicious. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get that down. This brush is a little, this brush has had a little bit of a hard life. So if the swatch reflects that, it's okay. It's been well loved. That's what happened there. Interesting, interesting. It's quite a lovely muted banana yellow, but it's very similar to the key lime on the skin. I don't know why it looks more similar than it does in the pan. Okay, and our final shade is this gorgeous, gorgeous purple. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This color also feels unique. That is, ooh, that's a pretty color. That is really pretty. Okay, I'll swatch you right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe I can put these on my eyes. That is what I'm really excited about. I mean, this is, my eyes are literally watering right now though. Like I'm a very eye watery person. So I'll be adding in a clip of how it turns out later after I've worn it for a couple hours. It is quite late in the day, but I'm still gonna wear it for a couple hours after I put this on. Okay, side note, can you see that it is a little cracky? Now, granted, I did put it on quite thickly, but it is a little cracky. There, how's that? Actually, I have scars on pretty much my whole body, so this is sort of a swatches on scars too. It's just not heavy skin graft scars. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my brushes out and then we're gonna try all the other neon stuff too. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot that I also, of course, have my powder pigments. There is no question that these are fantastic, by the way. I just did a video with them recently, so if that's live, I'll pop it up over here. But here, let me show you quickly. Yellow, blue, pink, green, orange. These are incredibly glowy and super frustrating to work with because they're powder. I almost feel like I should decant them or something. Oh my gosh, I have so much UV stuff. I forgot I also have this thing from Stargazer. This is a green and it's actually excellent. It is a pressed neon eyeshadow. So you know what? I think that this is actually eye safe too. Can you see that there? It says pressed eyeshadow, pressed neon eyeshadow. This is also water activated. I don't think I've actually used it. Wait a minute, this isn't water activated. This is just like a pressed neon eyeshadow. It's like barely coming off on my finger. It's quite clumpy, but oh, holy crap balls. Holy crap. Okay, my bad, my bad. I've never actually used this, I don't think. And I'm just gonna swatch it on this arm because this is not the thing we're focusing on now. We're not focusing on powder, we're focusing on water activated and sort of liquid things. But oh my god, look at my hands. That might be from the powder pigment. Oh my goodness. You guys, Stargazer Forest Neon Eyeshadow. I will link it down below. The reason I didn't even think about this is because I got it from the UK. Let me turn that light off so I don't go blind. So I got this from the UK and it took a very long time to get here. It was a while ago, and so by that point I already had these powder pigments. So sorry, tangent, but we might need to do a video upcoming for pressed neon UV eyeshadow because I think that's fantastic personally. That glowing as much as it did. Tangent, I'm sorry. Let's go back. So here's also the deal. I wear UV makeup maybe once a month, which I think is more than most people, or more than a lot of people. So, and I actually didn't even use the brush that came with this. It's a very nice little brush, but I'll tell you, I can't remember whose video I was watching, but they referenced these tiny little brushes that you can get on Amazon, and I bought them. For some reason, I've misplaced a whole bunch of them, but okay, so here's for an example. The two next to the black brush are my brushes. Do you see the difference? Do you see how absolutely minuscule they are? These two are the ones that I'll link down below that I got on Amazon. Some amazing creator on YouTube mentioned these and they're fantastic. It might have been Made You Look or even Jamie French or something. I don't know, but they're awesome, and I keep them in my little Ipsy bag with all my neon stuff. So these fit perfectly. I put them in there, and this is my neon kit, which is getting enormous. Okay, let's go back to swatching. Sorry. By the way, I'm a babbly person. I can go off on tangents, so I'll stop putting timestamps down below as long as I remember to any pertinent points in the video. So if you want to skip me babbling about anything, just pop down there, click on that, and hop over. You know? Okay, let's get back to this. Now we're gonna swatch my Diamond FX kit. I love this thing. It's absolutely fantastic. It's short a couple shades that are in the Midas palette, but first things first, we are going to swatch this purple. You know what? It really is the same kind of purple as the Midas one. Should we get closer? So these take a lot less water actually, and it's very much the same purple as the Midas, but just a titch darker, a titch. And oh, I didn't actually intend for them to be next to each other, but that's perfect. All right, the purple. There you can see how it's a titch darker, right? Yeah. And you can see that it doesn't have that pastel base. I love that the Midas one still has a very heavy pastel base, so it still looks white toned. You know what I mean? Like it's popping pretty well. It is also looking a little cracky on my skin, the Midas ones, but regardless. Okay, next shade we have is this yellow over here. This is just absolutely so bright, and I really am seeing the complete lack of a white base now. They looked so similar initially, but they're gonna swatch very differently. Ooh, look at that shade. Oh, this is a very neon yellow. It's gorgeous. I've done 80s looks with this, and oh, I love it. Okay, next shade is we have this blue. Apparently I've used the blue a lot. I'm not entirely sure why. And I don't know why the pink is the biggest shade in here. Why could that be? All right, swatch that next to yellow. Ooh, it's actually more similar to the blue, but once again, just a titch darker. And next we have the orange. This one I appear to have barely used, but I'm quite enjoying orange lately. Are my swatches going crooked? They totally are. I'll learn this eventually. All right, swatch you right there. What even? That's my favorite from this whole palette. I love swatching. I didn't think I would, but it's like, I wouldn't have seen the comparison of how much I like that orange. Wow, you can't even tell how pretty it is. It looks really boring on camera. From here, it looks really pretty to me. Okay, next thing we have this green. This one seems quite transparent. And swatch that right over there. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing on camera. That looks like the best shade on camera. That is interesting because it has a little bit of a white base. Do you see that? Huh. And I can't remember how long ago I bought this little palette, but it was a long time. So it's lasted me really, really well. Let's go into the pink over here. Biggest shade, don't know why. I actually feel like I could combine these two palettes, the Midas and the Diamond FX, and get some good color variants. All right. Yeah, that pink is beautiful. Looks deep, gorgeous. You know what? Since these are dried up, I'm not actually gonna use them. A couple of them are more full, but it's okay. I'm gonna do the tribal markers though. Know that these ones are great. You can finger paint with them. You just don't get them too close to your eyes because they do emanate some fumes. You can put them, like I put them on my cheeks last week and my forehead, but careful with them. All right, tribal markers. These babies, oh my goodness. Okay, how do I show you? Maybe we'll go like that. I'm learning here. All right, let's go like that. At an angle. Look at that. Do you see that perfect line? It's got a really good wedge, and you can actually get two different wedge styles, I believe. So I didn't even have to like pump the tip to get that out. All right, let's do the green. Let's go right there. That looks just like the green from the Diamond FX palette. It's just excellent. Excellent, excellent. These have been going strong for quite a while. Wow, that looks amazing on camera. And finally, we have the blue. This blue, also, this is very comparable to the Diamond FX, but look how easy that was. These are, I've actually traveled with these, I'm not kidding. Because you never know when you're gonna go to a neon party when you travel, right? But they look very comparable to the Diamond FX, but they're very easy and they last forever. It's great. The one kicker with them is you don't want to have any moisturizer or sunscreen or anything like that on underneath. Okay, let's see what this looks like in black light. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a cool display. Look at that Midas stuff. That's really gorgeous. Let's see, that yellow. The yellow and the green are really beautiful in Midas, and the orange. Definitely gorgeous. The blue and the pink do show up. The purple from the Midas and the purple from my Diamond FX are both lackluster, with the orange from that Diamond FX. Jeez, look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. And then the tribal markers are excellent. The blue does not show up neon really at all, does it? Hello, hello, you're very close, and that's okay because we are going to be applying one of these liner colors. Actually, I might do two on each eye. Like, let's do a different color in each. No, let's use all of them. What am I saying? It doesn't matter, it's late. I can wear all of them. So I'm actually gonna use the brush that came with them. I feel like this is enormous personally, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, I'll do this in order. Why not? I'm gonna put this down so it's easier for me, and I'm in a rush now, but I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 on my lid, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, blue, orange, green. So yellow, purple, pink, then blue, orange, green, and probably not the black or the white because they're not UV, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do it. My eyes are actually already watering. I have such watery eyes, so I'm an excellent test for this. Okay, let's do yellow. And I'm in such a rush. Yellow 1/3. Wow. Wow. Oops, and then I got excited and went heavier than I meant to. And I am going to be using the same brush, so I will be dipping it and wiping it on my arm. That's what I do. No, my leg. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff all over me. Okay, then we'll do the purple right next to it. Oh, wow, gosh, these are really delicious candy colors. So yummy. And I might try to keep this as real time as possible so you can see how quickly I can cycle between colors while washing the brush. Feels feels like it won't be that exciting, but at least then you'll get to see. Okay, let's go in with the pink. And I'm having a hard time seeing, so I hope that that's good. I gotta bend down and look. What I'm finding is I'll start in the middle with my damp brush, and then if it's too damp, I can sort of work my way outside. Okay, let's get that pink on. And I'm gonna wing out the pink. Oh my gosh, I can see how wet my eyes are already. Let's see how you wing. Is that delicious or is it delicious? Wash out the brush, do the other eye. Okay, we'll do, I kind of want to do blue on the outside. Yeah, I'm doing blue on the outside. Wow, the blue actually sort of almost looks what I would think the white would look like. You know what I mean? Ooh, brought that wing up quite a bit. Oddly, I like the form of the brush. Like there's, something about the brush I am liking. I think they tested this really well with doing liner. It'll be interesting to see how it stands up to being mashed on the bottom of a glass with water in it. You know what I mean? And we'll go green orange now. So yeah, like you saw that one brush that I had that's had a really hard life. Like I wouldn't want this to have such a hard life. I want this to stay perfect for eyeliner. Oh, that is my favorite shade. Key Lime Neon. Interesting to see how they work over each other, but I don't have time for that tonight. And let's go into the orange. I don't know, that orange creamsicle. Oh, God, that's yummy. All right, looks a little wet and it does look a bit too wet on my eye. Can you see? So that one I didn't too much of a hurry. Oh, it kind of bled. Okay, so now we see what happens when it's too wet and I can't see. Oh, let's see how well we can fix this. Not well at all. Okay, don't go in too wet. Don't go there. Let's try this again. Well, this one is a big mess. So going in too wet made that one quite a big mess. It's a lot thicker than the other side, but we're gonna go with it. Oh my goodness, I love that key lime so much. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some mascara. You know what, I'll show you because maybe something about this stuff will make mascara weird too. Just my usual Essence Lash Princess. Actually, I can feel this one drying already. Like it's feeling a little hard. A tiny bit uncomfortable actually. Oops, no, okay, we're good. We're good, don't panic. Okay, so weird putting makeup on so late, but I'm gonna wear this as long as I can. And then I'm gonna pop into a video of me later. I'll show you what it looks like after a couple hours. Hopefully it looks amazing because I really like these. I hope they're good and I can't wait to wear them this weekend. I'm not gonna put any fixative on or anything like that. And I'm not gonna mix these with fixative because I haven't looked at if you can do that. That could of course change the wear time, but I'm gonna go with water, exactly how they're sort of meant to be used. Okay, let's see how it turns out. Okay, so this is after a couple hours of wear. As you can see, my hands are full, so I can't indicate it, but this eye here that I'm blinking, the inner liner has sort of come off a little, which is funny because mine don't water there that much. They water more on the outside, which looks perfect. But that is a pleasant surprise. I'm surprised it looks nice at all. The other eye is absolutely perfect, even though that one I messed up a little. And I'll be totally honest, I got teary-eyed a couple times. We were watching the Democratic National Convention and it was an emotional night. It was good. So this is what this liner looks like after getting teary a little bit too. So I'm actually impressed. I certainly wouldn't wear it to something where I was gonna sweat a lot, but sweat or cry a lot, but good stuff. And oh gosh, it's been about 4 hours. Yeah. Okay, well, you saw how that turned out. Hopefully it was excellent. I don't know. This is feeling interesting. Like, I can definitely feel something a little different. I did go really thick. Should we quickly see what this looks like in black light? Yeah. Can't help looking at it. I probably shouldn't, but oh, that's really fun. Oh my gosh. What do you think? I won't know until I edit this because I can't really see. So hopefully it looks good. Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching. I had a really great time filming this. I was so excited to get this palette. So glad that I got to jump on the pre-order of this because obviously this is something I wear a lot. I have a lot of opinions about UV stuff and I have a lot to compare to and sample. Like I said, I'll put links to the stuff down below. Travel markers are very expensive. They are very expensive, but they do work really well. Should we? I keep coming up with random things that we should do. I'm going to wet my finger and wipe it down my arm. This is the Christmas cup that I've been using. So I'm gonna wet my finger and wipe it on my arm and I'll keep re-wetting doing it so each section gets a good amount of water, and we're gonna see what that looks like, okay? So we got tribal markers, Diamond FX, and then Midas, okay? So tribal markers, and the tribal markers are the orange and the green. Can you see how nothing is happening? That blue is not coming off. All right, we got the orange and the green off. This pink came off instantly. That's the Diamond FX. Let's look at the green. It's sort of rolling off. All right, and Diamond FX, that just smushed super easily. And let's see this Midas. Oof, okay. All right, so very water activated. This stuff comes off easily. I'm so sad my arm is all gone. It's really pretty, but for educational purposes. And you see that blue tribal marker? Like, I don't know if you can see how much I'm moving my skin around, but the other ones have come off. That blue one, I guess that's the same thing that's on my shoulder there, but I can scratch it with my nail and it'll come off, but that was quite painful. Okay, education done. I'm gonna go wear this for a couple hours. You already saw that. If you like this video, if you found it interesting, helpful, fun, informative, whatever, please do stick around and subscribe. Give this a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below. Have you tried other things by Midas Cosmetics? And have you tried this palette? Have you tried any other palettes? Because I would love to know that too. Wherever you are, I hope you're having the best day that you possibly can. Be kind to the people around you, and thanks for hanging out.